something won't you slow it down? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Maya Carlise. If you didn't know, now you know. Now let's get straight into this video. So on today's video, guys, I'm going to be installing my wig, showing y'all how I do it, how I personally do it, you know, because this is like my third time actually like doing step by step and you know getting into it for real. With that being said, y'all, we're gonna just hop straight into the video. I'm gonna show y'all what I do to personally just get my wig to look how it's going. I don't know how it's gonna end up looking at the end of this video, but we finna get into it. We for sure finna get into it. So I'm gonna be, oh, let me show y'all the wig first before I try to show y'all anything else and get into the video and stuff. So this is the wig that I have right here. This is how the knots are looking. Hold on, let me show y'all. Yeah, this is how the knots are looking. Everything like that. Looks beautiful. I'm gonna show you how it looks on the inside. This is how it looks on the inside. And yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared to bleach this because I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I have faith in me and this wig. It's not gonna fail me. It's not. This wig is gonna come out beautiful and very perfect. So yes, y'all, so let's just get straight into the video. And okay, so I got some gloves because I truly honestly hate the way this stuff smells. I'm just not a fan. And hold on, y'all, I'm gonna put on a random shirt. Okay, now that I have my life together, we can get into the video. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm putting some gloves on because I hate the way it smells. Look, just I love that. And I did plug up my hot comb so that before we put the volume, the developer on there, we're gonna hot comb all of the edges back and stuff. So I'm gonna get one scoop of this, put this in here. Do I need to? Honestly, y'all, this ain't a tutorial. This is just y'all just gonna watch me do it, okay? So if it come out right, just do what I did. Okay, so I did 2 scoops of that, and now I'm gonna get the 40 developer and add it inside the cup. I'm gonna add just a little bit. Okay, that may have not looked like a little bit, but that was a little bit really. We're gonna start mixing it because I don't even want to put this close to my face because I hate the way it smells. For real. Okay, this is a good consistency, a good little texture. I'm gonna add a little bit more because this is, hold on, let me see if I can show you how it's looking right now. This is how it's looking right now. A little crummy, just a little bit. So we're gonna add a little bit more. That felt right. So we're gonna add a little more. Y'all better stop sleeping on them Amazon wigs because, girl, they got some good wigs. It's okay. Okay, I think it's a little too runny, so I'm gonna add a little bit more powder because I think I just added too much. Developer, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more powder, and then we're gonna mix it together. Okay, this is a really good consistency. Y'all see how it's not coming off. This is just what I learned, so showing y'all what I learned without going personally. So this is a good consistency, and now we shall hot comb the, like, you know how when you get a wig it be having like the edges out, just hot comb it back so that you don't dye any of the hair, you know, like just make sure you just hot comb it back so you don't dye none of the hair that is gonna be in the front of your head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to burn myself though. That's why I'm doing it like this. So right here, I eventually moved to the bathroom so I did not get the bleach everywhere. And so I just started with applying the bleach on the back of the wig, and then I made my way around the whole entire wig. Make sure you don't press the bleach into the wig too far, but you press it in enough for you to bleach the knots. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch me apply the bleach around the wig, and make sure you get the edges too. So yeah, enjoy this part.
Just get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
So right here, y'all, this is how it looked once I completely applied the bleach to the knots, and this is how the front of the wig looked. And I'm just giving y'all an overview of how it looked when I first applied the bleach on the wig. I set a timer for 10 minutes, like 4 times, just so I could see how long it would take me to actually bleach the knots. And I went ahead and rinsed off the bleach after 40 minutes, and I did not like how it looked, so I went ahead and bleached the knots for a second time, which you guys will see upcoming clips. And right here, I'm realizing that it doesn't look how I wanted to, and the knots still look a little big, so I went ahead and bleached it again, and then I eventually washed the wig. So I'm gonna let you guys sit here and watch me bleach it again, and I'm gonna come back and tell y'all the next step. This is how the wig looked after I bleached it for the second time, and I feel like it looked a lot better than it did the first time, so I went with it. I went ahead and got my purple shampoo and lathered it onto the lace, and I did let it sit on there for about 5 to 7 minutes before I rinsed it out, just so I could take out the brassy orange tone in the wig. And this is how it looked after I let the purple shampoo sit on there and I bleached the knots for 50 minutes. And you guys are going to see me condition the wig, so let's get into washing and conditioning the wig. This is how the wig came out after I bleached the knots for about 50 minutes and let purple shampoo sit on there for about 5 to 7 minutes. And in this next step, I did go ahead and pluck the wig. I hot combed it back because I feel like plucking while the wig is like dry is a little better than wet. Personally, for my preference, do what makes you feel comfortable. And so I just parted out where I knew I was going to pull my edges out, but behind that hairline, so that it don't look like too, just too bulky, because I don't like a bulky hairline. Let's pluck that hairline, ladies. So I honestly just pulled out behind where I was going to do my edges and just got to plucking. And yeah.
Just get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
And to go a little bit more in depth, I know this is going fast, but it's like I'm plucking over like the parts, like I'm going like pluck, skip, pluck. You know what I mean? That's why you see my hand just going back and forth, because I'm not trying to pluck in the same place over and over again. So yeah, that's just my tip. Don't pluck in the same place and just move your hand around the wig.
Just get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
So right here, y'all, I got my black Got2b gel and I applied it to my edges and slicked it back with the blow dryer so that none of my edges be in the way once I apply the cap on my head. And so right here, y'all, this cap was a little too small for my head, so I had to go ahead and get another one. That's why I'm really looking confused, because why didn't the cap in my head? But it's all right. I got another one, and this one worked perfectly fine for me. I should have put this one on in the first place. So the first thing I did was cut the ear tabs off, and I did cut behind my ear because I find that easier for me personally to cut behind my ear because I got all these dang piercings in my ear, so that just worked a little bit easier for me. And I went ahead and applied my lace glue to the cap so that the cap can stick on my head a little bit better, because I find this method just works a little bit better for, I guess, all of us. So I just put one thin layer on here, I let it dry clear, and I cut the cap off. So once the glue dried clear, I went ahead and cut off the cap with an eyebrow razor because I felt like that was just a little bit easier for me. And once I got close to the hairline, one of the pieces on the side of my hair, as y'all about to see, is gonna go up a little too far, and I didn't like that it went up too far, so I had to hold it down and spray my black ebony spray to hold it down. And I got the blow dryer and I let it dry. So after this step, I actually sprayed ebony all over my cap so that it could stick down a little better, so that once I cut the rest of it off, it didn't pull up like that. And I should have did that in the beginning, but hey, there's room for improvement. So I just let it dry and then started applying my makeup. So right here, I grabbed my wig and applied my tinted lace spray so that the wig can match the color of my wig cap. And I'm just measuring my wig to see like where I'm going to cut my ear tabs off at, and how big or how far I want the wig to be, to see how comfortable it is on my head. So y'all are going to see me cut the ear tabs off and just make it comfortable for my head size, because my head is pretty small. And after this, I did cut off some of my cap because I felt like the cap was a little too far on my forehead and I did not like that. So I cut a little bit of my cap off, and you guys are going to see me apply concealer to my forehead because I seem to get a little forehead happy when it comes to putting wigs on, and I did not want the wig to be all the way on my forehead to where my edges was on my eyebrows. So I did go ahead, cut the cap off, and apply concealer so that, you know, I didn't get a little too forehead happy. So yeah.
Just get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
So right here, I went ahead and got my glue and applied 3 layers to my cap so that my wig could stay on for a good amount of time. And I did 1 layer at a time and made sure that I thinned it out so that the glue can dry properly. And I did wait until the glue dried clear to add new layers on top of my wig. And one mistake that I did make was not waiting until the glue dried all the way clear on my 3rd layer before applying my wig. That probably was one mistake that I did make. So please make sure that you let it dry clear. It was just really my ear tabs that just didn't want to dry, and I got too impatient. So yeah, just make sure you go ahead and just make sure the glue is all the way clear.
Just get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
once the 3 layers dried, I went ahead and put my wig on top. And as you guys can see right here, the glue is still white underneath the wig, and that's what I mean by waiting for it to dry clear, because I clearly didn't. So just wait for the glue to dry clear. So I then got my comb and pressed the lace into my wig cap so that it can melt pretty good. So I got my lace band and I put it on top so that it can, you know, melt into the skin, melt into the cap, so you know it don't be looking bad. So I did forget to record me cutting off the lace, and I really don't know where the footage went. But when y'all do see my lace cut, I used a eyebrow razor. So after I cut the lace off, I went ahead and got my black ebony spray and put it on top of the wig so that it can melt a little bit better inside of my skin. And I did eventually go ahead and put makeup on top, so it don't look as bad as it look right here, but you know, we're still doing good for me to not know what I'm doing that well. So I went ahead and got my lace band and put it on top so it can melt a little better. And y'all are gonna see me curl my hair again because I did not like how it looked straightened. I just feel like, I don't know, it gave boneless. So I went ahead and just curled it, and I liked how it looked when I curled it, and yeah. So after I got done curling my hair, I went ahead and took out my baby hairs and I curled them up. And I did mix my Got2b with my foaming lotion so that I can lay my edges down a little better. And honestly, I shouldn't have did this. I probably should have just used the foaming lotion or the Got2b, but not mixed together, because I did not like how it was laying on my edges. And honestly, y'all, I was getting really frustrated because it was not coming out how I wanted it to, and it took me probably 15 to 20 minutes just to get one side down. I wouldn't even lie to y'all. So I went ahead and did pluck some of the edges off because I felt like it looked a little thick. So I did go ahead and pluck some of it off because I don't like that thick looking look. So I just went ahead and did my edges. I did cut my camera off because I got really frustrated. And in the next clip y'all are gonna see, it's gonna be the next day, because I did not record after this some way somehow. So y'all are gonna see the next day when I have the finishing look, and yeah. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and put my wax stick on top of my wig so that I can make it flat, and I went behind it with my hot comb so you know it can give real flat, no helmet. And I went ahead and just did the top of my hair because I feel like it looked a little better like that. Y'all, them edges was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. But this is really the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this helped you in any way, please let me know. And there's always room for improvement, so let me know if there's anything that I can do better. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on my next video.